What's good, YouTube? This is IQ Domino coming back at y'all with another motherfucker bang of a video. Now, after this video, you'll never question why she likes criminals / bad boys over a lot of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, what if I told y'all I got the recipe? I've been looking into it. I understand why women are more attracted to bad guys over the nice guy, the everyday guy. You might just be a regular guy. You might be a regular cool guy, and she's not attracted to you. This is why, you know. So it's only like a few keys and a few I'm gonna say legs to the table that really make the woman stands, you know, in respect and you know, in love with you. You know what I'm saying? Without her even trying. If you're gonna really dive into this, we're gonna dice it up. We're gonna dice it up a little bit. Now, this is the first thing I want y'all to recognize. All right, so first thing first, a woman does not fuck with anybody because of what he has, what he looks like. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent, not even his personality. I'm be honest, it's a part of it. But a woman isn't attracted to any of that. She's attracted to emotion. It's the way she feels. That's the most important thing to a woman. That's what we're gonna dive into. Now we're gonna dive into how those emotions cause her to want a bad guy. But let's all start off with a few things that we gotta get into now. Let's go ahead and build this table. So that's what she's most loyal to, right? We're gonna start off with that. Her emotions. That's what she's most loyal to. She's most loyal to her emotions. So, what are the things that make her like anybody, right? They're like how likable they are. I probably spelled that wrong, but fuck it. How likable they are, right? Their likability. Now, if you're a guy with a good personality, you got a little bit of sauce to you. You know how to make a woman laugh. You know how to make her smile. You know how to flirt a little bit. That's cool. That's a good way of you getting to her. If you're very direct on your intentions, it's very cool. David, turn that down, man. That's very cool. But y'all, it might be a lot of these guys where a woman might laugh with you, she might smile with you, and she might have a good time with you. And y'all might be like, damn, why she want to be my friend? Why she talking about you're a nice guy? Why she talking like she don't want me? Why she talking about like she just wants to be cool with me? Why is she doing this? It's because you're likable, but you're missing some qualities. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of guys get lost at too. They're likable, but they're missing out on qualities that really make a woman want to be attracted to you. You might be the friend, man. You might be the friend of the friend group where, you know, the woman lets all the friends hit, and she might want to be your friend. She might want to take you serious because when she runs into you. And y'all might be thinking, oh man, it's because I'm better than these guys, bro. No, bro. It's because you are extremely likable, but you're missing a lot of these qualities. All right? So we about to really get into this desire. Listen, anything you desire is something that everybody doesn't have. Anything you desire is something that everybody doesn't have, or something that everybody wants. Now, when it comes down to being desirable, it comes to a few things. Number one, she has to recognize the exclusivity it is for her to like you. Now, there's a difference between, you know, a lot of guys, they're criminals, they're bad boys, whatever. What y'all gotta realize is this. They're easy to have, but they're hard to obtain, and a woman can recognize that. A woman can easily recognize that she cannot obtain you. And believe it or not, that distance, that separation, that you know, hey, you stay on your side, you're getting too close, stay on your side. You mentally doing that to a woman, it makes her think about you in a way where, damn, he always is like this. No woman gonna be able to get close to him. I can't get close to him. No woman really get close to him. And it drives her even more crazy when she's actually attracted to you. Versus a lot of guys, whenever they're talking to women, they're very close. They're very punctual. They're gonna always show, hey, this is what I have to offer. This is what I can do for you. This is what I like. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? They always doing that, but they never looking at the fact that sometimes they might overshare. They might over-explain. They might do too much. It's because you want them so bad. You become needy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you need them. And once a woman gets a sense that you are moving like you need her, she becomes unattracted to you. Some women, it's bigger than others. Some women, you can talk to them and they can sense a little bit of neediness. They're still very attracted to you. Some women, they get a hint of neediness. They lose all attraction. They lose all attraction to you. They lose all attraction to you just off a little neediness. If you're very needy, some women ain't cool with that. But if you just a little bit, that loses them. And the reason why the bad boy, quote unquote, criminal, quote unquote, the guy who got the dog in him, is the guy that most women want, because that neediness isn't there. It's like you either here or you ain't. And when they get that pressure, when they get that sense of you either here or you ain't, it makes them, you know what I'm saying? It runs them a little crazy. All right, now of course they got some women they are a little throat, but this is what it is, right? The next thing is this: the lust. A woman has to lust for you. She has to want to fuck you. Now, how does a woman really want to fuck you, bro? This all is building up into a category of what these things are missing. It's gonna stand tall on the last explanation. Now, how does a woman lust for you? Now, at the end of the day, you gotta actually be letting it be known what you want. It makes a woman lust, bro. Now, I don't give a fuck if she's a good girl. She claims she's a good girl. I don't care if she claims she want to get married. I don't give a fuck if she claims that she don't want nothing serious right now. The moment you tell her, I don't want a relationship, I'm just looking for somebody to chill with. I'm looking for friends with benefits. I'm looking for, a woman that I want to fuck with, or that I just chill with, kick it with, whatever the case might be that you want. When you let that be known, so cut and dry, and you're not needy for a relationship, her mind is in the aspect of, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to do anything. It's not a require. I don't have to be a certain kind of way. I don't have to change who I am. I don't have to, feel like I have to be obligated to do so much for him, for me to be around him. I don't feel obligated. When she senses that she's not obligated, she begins to lust, because you have given her the ability, you have allowed her to be a freak, you allow her to be who she is, you allow her to do her own thing, and you're not trying to change her. That's the best part for a woman, is that a man is not trying to change her, which is most guys, they're trying to change the woman. When you try to change the woman, when you judge her, you put her down, you try to tell her what she's not, you need to tell her what changes she needs to make. When you're doing that, she loses this. You might feel like, oh, I'm helping her out. You're not, because if she doesn't do it, it doesn't matter. If she doesn't listen to you, it doesn't matter. That's what y'all gotta understand, is that a woman is not obligated to do anything for you. The moment she feels obligated, she can't do this. She can't lust for you. She can't. Everything must be optional. Everything must be optional. Freedom of choice, you know what I'm saying? And this is one thing that a fucking, a criminal, a bad boy, whatever, isn't going to do. Isn't going to do that. He's going to let her do her thing. He's going to let her, it gets to the point where, it's to a point where a woman can be fucking and married to another man, and a dude just cool with it. He like, whenever she done with him and she get mad at him, she gonna come fuck on me, and she gonna go back to him. She got a boyfriend, but listen, sometimes she need a real one. She needs somebody to really give her some good dick. She is lusting. You allow her to be like, she can't get that with her husband. She can't get that with her good guy boyfriend. She can't get that with them. She can't lust. And one thing I really always tell y'all is that I believe that you should be a balance of both. You gotta be somebody who's a good guy and a bad guy. You can't just be one or the other. Whether you like it or not, you cannot be a good one or the other. You gotta be all of the above. That's just how you're supposed to work. So that's how you gotta really put that in her. She can do whatever she wants. She can be good, she can be bad. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's what that is. Now this last thing is big, which is respect. Now, when a woman can respect you, this is really the overall tie-in, because she can do this, right, and not really want to get to this, right? She can do this, you know what I'm saying, and this is going to be off and on. If she has this, it could be moment to moment. Both of these can be moment to moment. But if she has this, the more she's around you, the more all of this will actually happen. If you have respect, if you have all of these, the more likely it's gonna happen. We're gonna go into respect though. Respect is when a woman is gonna always do what she wants, right? And with that being said, a lot of guys, whenever they meet women, they want her to know what a nice guy they are, what a good guy they are. You know, they always play into that. I'm a nice guy, I'm a good guy, I'm gonna treat you right, I'm gonna do you good, I'm gonna buy your nails, I got that, I got this is what I got for you. And she might say things, and she might say some outlandish shit. Motherfucker gonna let her say some outlandish shit, gonna say some disrespectful shit to that man. And that man, a lot of guys, because she fine, he let that shit slide. But she might say some shit that don't make no sense. They gonna let it slide because she fine. When they doing that, y'all gotta realize that a woman knows that she full of shit. Sometimes she knows. Some women, that's what y'all gotta understand. Some women, they know they full of shit. They know it. But when you call it out, it does something to them. When you know they full of shit and you tell them that they full of shit sometimes, it does something to them. You know what I'm saying? Because they know they can't get over on you. Another thing, they got some women, whenever it comes down to this aspect, a lot of guys, they want to get this. They want to get the respect, but they are saying things and they're doing things that show that they don't respect or even sometimes like themselves. Some of y'all motherfuckers showing that y'all don't respect or like yourselves, and yet y'all want a woman to respect y'all. That's not how life works. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that for her to be able to do everything in a way where she knows she can't do shit around you, that's where the attraction really comes from. Because when she knows she can't talk to you crazy, when she knows she can't say shit disrespectful to you, when she knows she can't operate the way that you don't like, she's not gonna like it. But for some reason, her not liking it doesn't stop her from getting one thing that she can't get anywhere else: peace. She actually gets peace. She actually doesn't have to worry about this and that. She gets peace just from you telling her what she can't do, what she not gonna do. She get peace from that. Well, most guys, they trying to figure out, oh yeah, man, I don't know why she mad at me. I don't know why she doing this. I don't know why she doing that. It's because you letting her. She feels like this is how shit goes, and she does not have peace. You have to make her operate in peace. You have to, and that's respect. Respect equals peace. If you don't have peace, it's because if you ain't got no respect, you're not gonna have peace, man. You gotta be able to operate in that. And this is one thing that most guys, I say like 80% of the world operates in, not understanding that this is the reason why most women are disrespectful naturally to men, is because it's normal in society, it's okay in society. It's to the point where some women in households talk too damn much on topics, and they actually get a say-so in a house that is full of chaos. And they wonder, why is my house full of chaos? It's because there's no respect. You have to enforce peace. One thing that a bad guy knows, criminal, whatever, I say shit, the other thing that I know is that you have to be able to control a woman. You have to be able to control a woman for a woman to even be attracted to you. If you can't control a woman, she's not attracted to you. If you don't control a woman, she's not attracted to you. The difference between most guys and they what they call quote unquote bad boys, or the women, the guys that the women actually like, is that they can't do any and everything around us. They can't. They know they can't. But at the same time, they don't understand, why do I have peace? Why do I have peace? Why do I keep thinking about him? Why do I want to fuck him? They're not loyal to their actions. They're not loyal to their money. They're not loyal to the looks. They're not even loyal to the perception. They're loyal to this. And peace is the ultimate rare emotion for women. It is the rarest emotion for a woman, peace. When she does not have to think about something bad happening, when she doesn't have to think about something good happening, she knows whatever she's at is okay. She's going to be in the moment, and she's not going to think. She's not going to think. Well, most guys, she's not only thinking, but she's feeling judged. She's not only thinking, but she feels like she has to move differently. She's not only thinking, she feels like she has to constantly adjust and make herself feel comfortable, and make herself be in a position where she feel like she not being put in a position of being less than. She has to be in a position where she feels at peace, where she can be a freak, where she wants to have sex, where she's being herself, but her being herself, she's not disrespecting you. When she has desire about you and she thinks about you, she wants to be around you, she understands the value in you. When you are operating in a way where you're enjoying yourself, when all of this shit is going on, she's going to desire you. She's going to desire you. This is why, quote unquote, the quote unquote bad boy gets all of the love from women. We about to go a little bit deeper for the people who are still watching. Get the video to 400 likes. This is the crazy part about it, man, is that a lot of people never really understand, like, why movies like 50 Shades of Grey and, you know, all of these different romantic novels sell off the shelves. They never understand why. Bro, there are women, you ain't buying it, I ain't buying it. You know, I'm buying some of it. But, like, mostly women are buying this shit. Women are buying this. You know what I'm saying? Women buying this, bro. Why are they buying it? It's because it's a fantasy that they all want. And so we about to get into the fantasy. Now, it's different for every woman. Now, the difference between what I like to call players and bad boys and the regular everyday bad boys and criminals, the difference between a real player and just a regular bad boy who just got the attitude of a bad boy and you get women like that, the difference is that we understand this. This is what the bad boy don't understand. Romance. Now, it's every woman, like, come on, we come down to it. We talk about emotions. It's not about what a woman says, y'all. It's about what a woman responds to. It's about what a woman responds to. You understand what she responds to. You're gonna know what makes her tick better than she do. And she's not gonna understand. You ain't gonna be doing nothing that she tell you to do, and she's not gonna understand. She's not gonna understand. All right, so most guys, when they think about romance, they think money. Money has to be spent. You know what I'm saying? Money has to be spent. Flowers, gifts, things like this, right? What if I told you, instead of flowers and gifts that give the woman the certain kind of emotion, and that makes her, given the atmosphere of romance, all you had to do was talk to her and turn on the candles and dim the lights and set the scene. And you did not have to buy gifts. You didn't have to buy flowers. You didn't have to do any of that. You just had to talk to her in a way that provokes the emotional attachment to romance. Now we ain't gonna get too deep into that. But the emotional attachment does not always reciprocate on this for every woman. Sometimes it's just this. Right? Sex. What's the equivalent of sex? Fucking orgasms? Right. I hope this shit don't get put down. It's been rated X the whole time. But the sex is going to equal equivalent of the orgasm. Now, I'm getting somewhere when I'm telling y'all this, right? It might seem like it's getting a little crazy, but some women, all you gotta do is talk to them sexually, and they'll be stimulated. This is what a bad boy is gonna automatically do: talk to a woman sexually. It's gonna be the presence of sex is gonna be wrong. Whenever you talk to a woman, you talking in this form. Now you ain't gotta talk about gifts. You just gotta let her know that you want to treat her well. You know, you want to rub her down. You know, you want to get her mind off things. You want to take her to another place. That atmosphere is going to make her. It's going to get the same. It's going to get the same result, right? But it's all coming down to this one thing, bro. Is that it's all about eating, like. So you'll get into it. It all come down to one thing, man. Emotional control. This is what we're gonna wrap it up on. It all comes down to emotional control. Conversation. Dominance. Sex. And we already kind of went into everything with the respect thing. When you, from beginning, and this is what I teach on the Patreon. We definitely gonna go into that on the Patreon. Like I already got that shit made on the Patreon. Y'all want to really go into that of how to really become this guy without you having to really think about it. Just whatever you feel after you know this knowledge, you're gonna start spontaneously doing the things that make a woman attracted to you. Honestly, you're gonna spontaneously do it. But the conversation side of it, you're gonna know how to converse in a way that's gonna be attractive. You're gonna dominate a woman's mind where she is literally begging and she wants to submit to you. She wants to be a good girl for you. She wants to operate in a way that's going to be good for you. You got sex. Sex is going to always cause you to really be in that mind frame of really understanding that it's two sides to a woman's mind. It's what she perceives as likable and what she perceives as sexy. Those two things are what's going to always operate on her mind. Every woman's mind, when she looks at a man, she's thinking about sex, and she's thinking about how likable is he, right? When y'all understand that, y'all understand why sex, and the reason why I was saying what I was saying about all that shit earlier was so key. Because once all of that shit is really aligned, you can control her emotionally, bro. You can control her emotionally. When she respects you, she knows that there's nothing she can do about it. She knows that there's nothing she can do about it. There's nothing she can do about it. I do want y'all to understand that. And this is what leads into the overall control. The emotional control. She likes you. She wants to serve you. You know how to get her off sexually. She knows that she can't do certain things to do and say certain things around you. When this is in her mind, you can do whatever you want to her, and she literally will not allow herself to stop you from dominating her and telling her what to do. She won't let you not do it. Whenever you want to have sex, you know how to talk to her to make her want to have sex. When she respects you, she's not going to say things to you. She's not going to do things to you. She's not going to bring you down. She's only going to want to uplift you and try to support you and try to understand you. When you know how to conversate with her, she enjoys your company. She enjoys being around you. She enjoys your vibe. when all this shit is going on in her mind, when you step away and she goes into the regular world where there's a lot of guys like you that's watching this shit, respectfully, a lot of guys like y'all watching this, she's gonna get judged. She don't respect them niggas. They gonna talk to her, but they not sexy. They don't know how to talk sexual. They don't demand. They don't know how to demand. They don't know how to correct her. They don't know how to make her act right. They don't know how to dominate. Some guys don't even have this. They don't know how to have a good conversation with her. So when she step away from you and she go into the regular world, she's gonna run into a guy with maybe one of these. This is enough for most women. These two are enough for most women. But when you got all of these, this when you understand that you're gonna have that guy that's not trying to hurt you, but that will be in control. And that's what stimulates her to another level. That's what the romance novels are about, guys. And 50 Shades of Grey, which I don't really like. I like the first one, but I don't like the rest of them. I don't like the direction that they went. And 50 Shades of Grey, I mean, I kind of really like 50 Shades of Grey, if I'm really being honest. But there are a lot of other ones out there where the guy is really dominates the woman and really makes the woman feel light. She gets butterflies. You know what I'm saying? She feels attracted. She feels allured. She can't stop thinking about him. And when they have sex, that's all she thinks about all day is having sex with him. She's thinking about, before they have sex, she's dreaming about having sex. Before, they go on dates, she's thinking about it. She's, me from my personal experience, they would tell you all their dreams. They would tell you all their thoughts. They would tell you all the things that they want to do to you. They would tell you, and when you talk to them in a way that's sexual, they'll continuously want to do it. But when it actually happens, they become obsessed. It's not because of the sex itself. When the sex is good, it's even better. But the sex don't even have to be good at that point. That's the crazy part, is that it does not have to be good because the mind is going at that point. Then the sex is good on top of all of that, that's when they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? And a woman knows this is going to happen because it's been fed into her already. Even if you're not that guy that has done it or that's going to do it to her, or, she can still perceive you as that guy by you being able to do these things. Now, in the Patreon, I really break down every intricate detail of how it all works, exactly pinpointing every avenue, helping y'all go from where y'all at to getting where y'all need to go. You know what I'm saying? Through trial and error. And it's also a fast lane, if you ask me. But in all of that, she's already been programmed to think about this guy in a certain way because she reads the romantic novels, she watches the romantic shows, she watches the romantic movies. She's not thinking about the same movies that we think about. You can tell when a guy is that has no game wrote. Once y'all can tell when a guy who has no game, who has no sauce, and has no understanding of women, writes a movie. You can tell. Because there's so many details that's going to be missing. Versus a guy who does know, the details are going to be there. And it makes a huge difference. Y'all can literally tell the difference once y'all really get into that. But for this concept, I do want y'all to know the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Go sign up to the Patreon. It's going to be a lot of details to get y'all from being regular guys, nice guys, all of that shit, to understanding exactly what you need to do. You don't need to change yourself. You already are exactly who you need to be to get the woman. You already had a personality. You already had a sauce. It's just that the way you looking at everything that's fucked up. It's the lens that you look at women that's fucked up. It's the lens that you look at yourself that's causing you to be fucked up. If you did not look at yourself a certain kind of way, if you didn't look at women a certain kind of way, you're guaranteed to get them. You're guaranteed to get them. And honestly, it's gonna be an abundance of them. It's gonna be kind of tiring sometimes. It gets tiring. But the whole point of it all is this, man, is that it's not about y'all being good guys, nice guys, bad guys. It's about y'all understanding that women want to be controlled. Most guys, they don't want to really control a woman. That's what y'all don't, that's what y'all. But the thing is that it has to be her choice to want to be controlled. It has to be her choice. We understand that. Y'all don't. So when a woman be like, I want no nigga with that dog in them, y'all get mad at the woman. But the reality of it is that she's saying exactly what every woman thinks. She's saying what every woman thinks, bro. When a woman says, I don't like soft niggas, she's saying what every woman thinks. Honestly, y'all like, why does she like him? Why does she want to be with him? He understands that she like to be controlled. She don't like when a guy is asking her for permission. She like when a motherfucker just coming in and just take over. And she got to tell him like, hey, calm down. She likes that. She likes that. What I'm saying now, I'm not saying like, you know, step on her toes. I'm saying is when it's come down to the bedroom, she likes a motherfucker that's going to be in control, a motherfucker that's going to make shit happen. She likes that. Most guys, they don't got it in them to make that happen. So that's all I already got for y'all, bro. This is why I hope y'all got everything y'all needed from this video. I'm telling y'all. But if y'all still questioning what's going on, go back, watch it over and over and over again. Y'all gonna understand exactly what y'all missing. But that's all I got for y'all, though, man. This is IQ Domino. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Get this video to 500 likes, man. Leave a comment down below on what y'all think about this video. And what questions do y'all have about each intricate detail about the tables, about the... I kind of came up with that on the spot. I'm being honest, all that shit on the spot. But any question y'all got about that, just ask me, bro, on the comments down below, and I'm going to get with y'all. We're going to actually have a conversation. If y'all don't want people to know about your comment and what questions that y'all have to have, man, make another account. Make another account and just comment on that account if y'all that concerned about it, honestly. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Peace.